We live, Ben. We live. We live. We live. We live. We live. We live. Look, check this out. I want y'all to smash that like button on your way in. Look, I've been doing some. Look, y'all know I keep my notebook. Y'all know I keep my notebook. In school, shout out Napa, California. Shout out Dream Dog. What's up, boo? Look, Dream Dog, I'm gonna write you a note. You is first, baby. Look, I'm gonna write you a note. You remember in school when you used to write the note that say, do you like me? Yes, no, or maybe? I'm gonna write you a note. I'm gonna write you a note. Do you like me? Yes, no, or maybe? Shout out to Chicks 1000. Shout out Bobby Fish. Yo, look, check it out. Look. Listen. I've been working, y'all. I've been working. I got some more juicy details. Look, y'all know I keep my notebook. Boy, I got some juice for y'all today. Shout out, what did I say? I can't see what else. Shout out Southern California. Hey, look, that's my girl. Hey, look, I got a lot of juicy details for y'all. I got answers to y'all questions. Look, I've been doing my job, bro. Listen. Bro, when y'all ask me stuff, I take that shit to heart. You know what I'm saying? So I be really trying to find out, you know what I'm saying, some of this stuff. Cause a lot of this stuff I don't know, and a lot of stuff I have ways to find out, as we all know. And look, I got some juice. I got some juice. I try to make sure every one of these lives I have some new stuff to talk to y'all about. Shout out to Trife One, Southern California. Look, y'all hit that like button in on the way in. Listen, boy, I got some juice, boy. I got some juice. I got some juice. I got some juice. I got some juice. Let me see. Last night live, I had a lot of fun. It was lit. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I got my cup. I got my cup. Look, listen, I ain't gonna cap though. That 120, the hour and 20-minute mark in last night's live to 135, bro, I watched that thing like 10 times, bro. I was dying laughing at myself, bro. I had so much fun on live with y'all last night, so I had to do it again. But I wanted to, really, I ain't gonna cap. Up until, what up, Battalion Bullet? I got some more news. I got some more news, bro. Y'all gonna like this. I've been digging. I got answers to y'all questions and everything. Look, but I ain't gonna cap. Up until like maybe like 30 minutes ago, I've been on the phone. I've been doing research. I've been calling folks down there in the G and in the Dub. You know what I'm saying? And they've been hitting me with little bits and pieces. I got a real, listen. I don't even know if I want to come out with this initially. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to wait till a couple more people get in here, hit that like button. And boy, I got a twist to this case that ain't nobody talking about. Baby, look. This thing is crazy. Like my ex-sister likes to say, this stuff is crazy. Bro, this case is amazing. Like, I mean, like, it's just so much. I don't want to make sure I get on the right, bro. Okay, that's other. Let me get my notes in order, because as they be telling me this stuff, writing this stuff down. Yeah, I had to wait till the Tank Davis fight was over. Plus, I ain't gonna count. I didn't even get to watch the fight. Listen, I've been on the phone for like 3 hours. Like this. Right? I couldn't even write all this shit down fast enough, man. I promise. Okay. This is why I want to be. Good weekend, y'all. Look. So I'm going to start off slow, right? Then we're going to get into it, right? Okay. I'm gonna just highlight a couple things that I want to get to. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. I don't want to hit y'all off with that one yet. I don't want to hit y'all off with that. Okay. Okay. So, check this out. This is where we gonna start at. Somebody asked me last night, was Melly the only one with a gun? No. Melly was not the only one in the car with a gun. YNW Juvie had a gun as well. So that's the first thing. One of y'all asked me that question. One of y'all asked me, did the other victims have poles on them? Sack did not have a gun. Juvie had a gun. And Sack was shot 3 times. Juvie was shot, well, he had 9 holes in him. He had one bullet hole in his back. He had 3 bullets went through the same hole. The same hole in his back. 3 bullets went through the same exact hole, took the same path. Then he had a couple bullet wounds in his leg. He had 4 bullet holes in his leg. Those were the shots that happened from the outside of the car. And another thing listen, I don't mind if you are a Melly fan. Listen, this is just my opinion. This is just, shout out Messi and Maya. This is just my opinion from what I get. I'm perfectly fine with any of y'all having a difference of opinion than me. You don't have to agree with me. I just want you to be respectful, but you don't have to just have the same opinion. This is not a platform the way I'm finna just, I follow other people, not say no names, but I noticed that a lot of times what a lot of bloggers do is somebody don't agree with them, they automatically block them or something like that. No, that's not what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do that, then that means everybody on my live, on my chat, gonna be streamlined to have the same opinion as me. No, this ain't Facebook or YouTube where the TL is only things that you interested in. No, I want to have conversations because some I don't know everything. I wasn't there. I'm only just looking at the information that I have on hand, and I'm just sharing that with y'all and people in the chat. Y'all sharing y'all information with me as well and with the other people in the chat. And we can make our best opinion, because it's all opinion. It's all opinion. None of us was there. We can make the best opinion that we can from the information that we have on hand. Shit that's coming from me, shit that's coming from other people, and everything like that. Exactly. All of our powers combined, straight up. So look, Juvie was shot. Juvie had 9 bullet holes in him. And yes, the stippling is true. The reason why the stippling is important, if you don't know what the stippling is, that's when you get shot at close range, it gets on you. So as far as why the stippling is important is, when we talking about, was this a drive-by, or was we talking about was those boys shot from somebody in a car? Yes, it was. Yes, they was. The stippling on Juvie proves that he was shot from somebody in the car. So it was only one person in the back seat with Juvie. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, if you listen to the documentary said that when Bortland pulled up to the hospital, that the 2 bodies was in the front seat. I don't know if that was a misprint, misread or whatever, but no, they weren't. Sack was still in the front seat. Juvie was still in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Juvie even had his shoes off. That's how comfortable he was. So the sleep theory do hold up. The sleep theory hold up. But Juvie did have a weapon. I don't know if the police ended up with the weapon or whatever, but Juvie did have a weapon. Second thing, Bortland did change clothes as well. He put on a hoodie. Somebody in the chat said that. I had to double check that. He put on a hoodie, and under the hoodie, he still had on his original attire, and it had blood splatters on it. So that part right there. Let me see. Let's get into Bortland for a little second. I got some juice. I'm gonna hold it for y'all. I'm gonna hold it. I got some juice. Let's get into Bortland, because I told y'all I thought that Bortland was gonna be real instrumental in this case, right? So I did a little background on Bortland, right? And I was wondering, what up, shout out Cameron Thomas, shout out JJ Boys 27. Listen, so I did a little digging on Portland because I wanted to, understand why would Portland go along with this and this, and all this type of stuff. Shout out to Mary Jackson. Listen, Portland, by all accounts, was broke as shit. He was broke as hell to the point to where Portland damn near was sleeping on park benches and shit before all this shit went out. Before they brought him into the clique and all this and that. He was broke. He was broker than broke. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, he was broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? All of this diamonds in the mouth and all of this came after those boys was dead. So I was wondering why would Portland go along with this, right? Check it out. They saying because he had nothing else going on in his life. Can you imagine being broke? Can you imagine being homeless and your partner pop off in the music and he keeping you with him? And now you get to do all this travel and all of this and stuff like that there. They saying Track, Melly, that little clique, all of that, that's the only family he got as far as like that's looking out for him. That was his way to having a better life. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like that was his way of having a better life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's so loyal to Melly, Track, the whole scenario is because he was homeless, bro. These boys came and gave him mouth to mouth. He was dead. You know what I mean? And not dead, but you know what I'm saying? He was lost. He was lost. So, that was a big thing. That's the big hole that Melly has over Portland because he ain't had nothing else going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the best he ever lived in life. You see what I'm saying? This is the best he ever. Somebody trying to call me, y'all, my bad. But this is the best he ever lived in life. The best Portland ever lived in life. I mean, hold on one second. One second, y'all. Okay. So that's the whole with Portland. Okay. Another thing. Yes, it is confirmed that it's premeditated. And let me tell you how it's premeditated. I heard the rumor that this was supposed to happen in Chicago with Fonum, up there with Fonum. Y'all know who Fonum is. You know what I'm saying? Up there with Vaughn and Dirk and all of them, right? Okay, so the boy kept it silent. He kept it silent because, yeah, okay, all right, from Melly, yeah, Borland kept it silent. I'm gonna keep it, yes, Borland kept it silent. But but I'm trying to get to you to why he kept it silent and all of this and how he get into all of this because it's deeper than we think. This was supposed to happen in Chicago with Fonum. You know what I'm talking about? With Vaughn and Dirk. I'm not saying they was involved in this, but I'm saying this was spoken about then. This was spoken about before. And I'm going to tell you how they know it was spoken out. They have text messages, y'all. They have hundreds of text messages. This was planned out. This was premeditated. This was planned out. I'm not saying Vaughn was gonna have nothing to do with this. I'm not saying Dirk and nothing have nothing to do with this. I'm saying that them boys wasn't supposed to make it back from Chicago. They was going to kill them in Chicago. Another thing, whatever it was, Sack had an idea that something was going down. Sack told his mama. Let me see what it said. Sack told his mama. Sack told his mama that he wasn't going to live. He didn't think he was going to live to get his money. What money is he talking about? He's talking about the money that they were going to make off selling the Y&W brand. Yes, it was a deal on the table to sell the Y&W brand. That is where the $200,000 come into play. The deal was supposed to be for $500,000. You see what I'm saying? So that's the money that Sack was talking about. But Sack also felt like he wasn't going to live to get the money. He told his mama this. Sack told his mama this. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. Because I want to lead you. I got quite a few little things here. Okay. Borland's mother. Borland came from a broken home as well. Borland's mother was or is on drugs as well. You know what I'm saying? This is how they get kind of, you know what I mean, when you say he was homeless and this type of stuff. Borland's mama was on drugs as well. And I don't know if she still is, but she may. I don't know. B-Slime, Melly's little brother, broke his shit. Hit that like button, y'all. We got to get them likes up to the what's the name. I'm giving y'all the game. I got some more shit. I got some juice. I just ain't brought it out yet. I'm leading you up to it. B-Slime broke as hell. Also, all of them, from Melly Mama to Melly to B-Slime, all of them, how am I gonna say this? Let me take a little sip of the cup before I say this. Hit them like button, y'all. Please hit that like button. I'm giving y'all the jewels, man. Ain't nobody dropping it like me, man. Hit the like button. It's free. B-Slime broke as hell. That's why Jalen, Jay Green was talking shit to what's the name them about breaking bread with B-Slime. He broke his shit. Okay. Now, Melly, his mama, and B-Slime. How I'm gonna put this? All of them are not the sharpest tools in the shed. None of them. Yes, his mother is a real CNA or nurse or something like that there. But they say if you hold a conversation with her, dingy as a motherfucking bat. She ain't got sense. God gave a billy goat. Right? They say this goes the same for B-Slime. They say B-Slime was one of them little kids to where if you give him some chocolate, he get crazy. He get hyper, all this type of shit. Say he might just roll around on the floor and go to farting and shit. Like for real. Like they say like all three of them have their little couple screws loose as far as I mean. Like they, you know what I mean? They even went far, so they thought B-Slime might have had Down syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being real. I called a couple people. I got a couple people that I know that's down there. They say B-Slime, they say if you look at him, that little far off look in his eyes, they say for real, they say, I'm telling you, they say B-Slime, he might roll around on the floor and go to fart and laugh and all kind of shit. Like they say he really is a little slow. So if you take his mama in account, right? If you take the mental issues that Melly had, Melly actually already been to a mental institution. They said this in the documentary. I didn't know this, but it's in the documentary. If you want to go double check, go check the Ace Hood documentary out on Spotify, infamous the Y&W Melly story. They said this. Melly has been admitted to a mental institution. Actually said several times. So his mama, they say she a little slow. I'm telling you. They say she a little slow. They say if you actually have a conversation with her, you'll know. As soon as you talk to her, talk a little bit, you'll know she's a little dinky, right? Then we're going to go back to, right, so it's three of them, so you can see it kind of genetic. Okay, then we're going to go to the mama, right? The mama is, I covered this in another video, but I'm just keep giving stories. Like these people is telling me stories about the mama. They telling me stories. Like I got about 8 different scenarios, stories on her. She is out of both pants legs. I'm talking about, they say she gets it down. Like I don't know how much I can put an exclamation point on this. They say she don't play. Like I'm talking about, it's like, let's do it. Like, oh yeah, let's do it. For real, for real. I'm talking about she will fuck in a minute. I'm telling you, they say she don't even play. Know what I'm saying? Another thing. I want to get to this real quick here. Okay, Melly mama left Benny King, which is her husband, right? And went to going with a guy who had his name was Cortez. He was a big time drug dealer down that way, right? They say if you look at Melly, the first couple of videos, whatever early videos Melly had, where he had the cash motivated chain on, they say that was his mother's boyfriend, Cortez's little record company or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. So they say if you look at the early Melly videos where he had the cash motivated chain on, that was his mother's boyfriend. His name is Cortez. That was his little music situation or whatever. And he was a big time drug dude down there. Know what I'm saying? And this is how this is who funded Melly them early on in his career. Know what I'm saying? Well, for that little bit of time. See what I'm saying? To the point to where a lot of the older drug guys in Gifford actually helped fund them earlier on in the situation, and they actually kind of had stepped down on Melly them when Melly them kind of started getting a little bit of buzz, and they felt like Melly them owed them. And Sack actually went down there and drew pistols on them boys. You know what I'm saying? Those boys had pistols on, at them as well. But Sack came later on. Sack wasn't there when the first and this shit went down. Sack came later on and drew pistols on them. So Sack was, sticking up for the clique. Okay. Let me see what else I got. Sack and Track didn't have the best of relationships. Sack was was a gorilla. Say Sack used to sell Track out like a motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? Like for real. And they say Sack done beat up everybody in the clique. He never had a fight with Juvie, but he done had a fight with Bortland. We all know he knocked out Melly's goals. You know what I'm saying? And he used to go back and forth with Track. They say Track a little nigga. I seen Track. I can't really gauge how tall he is, but they say Track is a little dude. And they say goddamn Sack, goddamn he'll talk shit like a motherfucker. And they say they used to go back and forth too. Right? Let me see what else I got. Right? Also, Track has control over Melly's funds. They say Melly's account went from 7 million to 50,000. Now, I'm not sure if Track is moving money just to hide Melly money, or is Track using the money? I want to believe that Track is just hiding the money. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. I'm not sure on that, because I don't want people to think that by me saying Track is moving Melly money, that he's stealing the money. I'm not saying that. But Track does have power over Melly money and over Melly's accounts. And they say the account has 7 million in it, and it went from 7 million to 50,000. Maybe Track is using the money on motherfucking lawyer fees, or maybe Track is just hiding the money so that Melly can have some money if he get out, or maybe Track is giving some of that money to, you know, Melly mama or something like that. I don't know. This is all speculation, but I do know that Track does have control over Melly's bank accounts. Okay. Another thing, and I peeped this. Do you remember when Melly had all the jewelry on? You remember we seen that one picture? Melly had a bunch of jewelry on, right? He had a lot of jewelry on. Yes, Murder on My Mind went 5 times platinum. Now, I don't know if Melly actually had that money before he went to jail. You get what I'm saying? This could be money that accumulated after he went to jail or whatever. I'm not sure of that, but I know they said the account had about 7 million in it. Oh, 2 million? Okay, whatever. But I heard 7, but whatever. The money is fucking not there anymore. Regardless of what, I'm not going to get back and forth about 2 million, 7 million. It's not my money. I'm just telling y'all, my point is that Track has control over the bank accounts and the money is not there anymore. See what I'm saying? Now, you remember when Melly had all that jewelry on? He had all that jewelry on. Now, I noticed this. That one motherfucking chain he had on, Uzi Vert had that same motherfucking chain, right? So I'm like, damn. When I first seen all the ice on, I said, that's fucking Uzi Vert chain. It's the chain with the cross. It's like a cross, but the cross got spikes on and shit. And men had a bunch of it on, right? They say the jewelry is being hand down. They say the watch, the Rollie that Melly had, it's green, it's silver with a green face. Same Rollie King Von had. And it went from King Von to Melly, and now B Slime got that same Rollie, or had that same Rollie. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, all of that shit though. Just pay attention. I'm telling you, Uzi, that one chain Melly had, I'm telling you, that's Uzi Vert chain. Melly and Uzi Vert got songs together now. I don't know if Uzi let him wear it for the picture or whatever, but they saying that the jewelry is hand me down jewelry. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you wear this, let you do this, let you do that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they say B Slime got the same Rollie that Melly had, but who had the Rollie first was King Von. They say King Von is in a picture with the same Rollie, and it's the same Rollie that ended up with Melly, and they say B Slime got the same Rollie now. You know what I'm saying? It says silver with a green face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all all of the things that what's the name, right? At one point, Jalen was homeless as well. Rest in heaven, his mama passed. I know his daddy. Personally. I know Jay Green Sr. I know him personally. I know Jay Green and I know his uncle Greg White. And bitch ain't got to tell me nothing about them. I know them. They know me. I know them. Feel what I'm saying? They know me. They know my mama. They know my family. I know them. I don't know Jalen, but I know Jay Green real good. The daddy, very well. So where if he see me and I see him, he gonna call my name and I'm gonna call his name and we gonna chop it up. You feel what I'm saying? So, but Jay Green's mother passed away. I think she passed away from an aneurysm, if I'm not mistaken. So rest in heaven to her. But his daddy had went to prison and his mama passed. So I guess that was around the time where, you know, he might have been going through a little, you know, issues. And he actually lived with Melly's mama for a while. Just him. So this is where the rumors possibly could come from, that he possibly, you know, was doing his thing, you know, with Jit Mama. That's a rumor. I throw a little sauce on it. But yes. So this is where it's come from. So he lived with Melly's mama for a while, right? So there we go with that. Okay. The second vehicle that left that studio that night, the vehicle, they gave that vehicle to Jana. They gave that vehicle to her. I'm talking about after the situation. Right? After the situation. But listen, this for you, Messi Amayo. right? This for you. This is the juice that I got, right? You know the guy they call Withers? The guy that first was in, the guy, hit that like button because I'm finna give it to y'all. The guy that gave the statement, he was in the second vehicle. The guy that gave the statement that said that, first he said that Melly was in the car with him leaving the studio, and then he switched it once they showed him video that of them leaving the studio showing Melly got in the car with Melly, Sack, Juvie, and Bortman, right? He then changed it and said, oh, yeah, he didn't get in the car with me. I forgot. He got into the car. I left in a separate car. And then later on, when we left the studio, they pulled over to the side. And then he got in the car with us, right? Guess who he is? Guess who he is? Withers is Sack Chaser brother. Do you hear what I'm saying? Withers is Sack Chaser brother. Do you hear what I'm saying? So Sack Chaser brother initially tried to cover from Melly. He was in the second vehicle leaving the studio. Now, of course, he is on the other side. So he initially tried to cover for the guy that allegedly murdered his brother. Withers, I think it's Duntavius, Withers is Sack Chaser brother. A lot of people ain't talking about that. So we all know what he gonna say. You see what I'm saying? You all see what you see what it's going. He initially tried to cover for Melly at first. You see what I'm saying? Now you find out your brother got killed and that Melly possibly killed your brother. It's not looking real good for Melly. And another thing, exactly, pick a side type shit. And another thing, Portland is very much involved in this. He's very much involved in this. He was not no dummy as far as like he knew this was going on. He knew this was going on. Portland helped Melly pull this off. He helped Melly pull this whole thing off. And the reason why he helped him pull it off is because he didn't have shit going on. He didn't have shit going on. Nothing going on. So where he gonna go? If he and this is why Bortland stuck between a rock and a hard place as well. He had nothing going on. He was broke. These boys showed him love. You know what I mean? He had a family now. Plus, he could see his wildest dreams about to come true. Can you imagine being broke, homeless, and now y'all is fucking finna be celebrity stars? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He believes he owes Melly. Exactly. Portland believes he owes Melly, right? So he's stuck between a rock and a hard place right now, right? Because if he tell on Melly, right? If he turns state's evidence and tells on Melly, right? He don't got nothing. He don't got nowhere to go. He can't go. He won't be able to go back to the G because you will be a rat now. You see what I'm saying? So he's stuck. Well, in his mind, he's stuck. In his mind, he's stuck. He's really not stuck. Because I'd rather be free and broke than to be fucking rich or have money or be in jail or be loyal in jail. Because they're going to forget about you in jail. You ain't the star. Know what I'm saying? You already have nothing going on out here. So how many people really going to look out for you for the rest of your life when you're doing life in jail? Track ain't finna look out for you for the rest of your life. You see what I'm saying? Track is not finna look out for you for the rest of your life. They only looked out for you because of the situation that happened to Melly and you was involved in it. So they really protected Melly by helping you. You see what I'm saying? Portland didn't have a music career before before those boys died. He ain't had no VVs or no shit like that or none of that shit like that. He got that afterwards for helping Melly cover this shit up, and I guess you want to call keeping it silent. So this the best he ever lived. This the best Portland ever lived. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. This the best he ever lived in his life. So he's stuck now. Well, in his mind, he's stuck. Really, he's not stuck. Really, he got two options. You can ride this ship. You can ride this ship till it sink, or you can get off this ship and try to salvage what left you have of a life. Know what I'm saying? It's up to you. It's your choice. This is your life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to paint a picture as to how Portland get into this situation and where he at in this situation now. I think we can kind of get it to where, you know, he had nothing going on, and then it looked not, and then your whole life changed, and y'all around all these celebrities, and it looking like, you know what I mean, like you finna go from shit to sugar. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. Let me see. Let me see. I got some more stuff, but I'm not gonna share that. Oh, the video with Burger was shot the exact same day that the murders happened. The murders happened 4 days that morning. The video with Burger was shot the same day. The same day, but just, you know, 4 days that morning, 3 some in the morning. As the day go on, that video was shot that same day. Well, I think it was shot that night, because I watched the video, you know what I mean, and the video was at nighttime. So it was shot the same day, but that night. The boys was killed 4 days that morning. The video was shot that night. And they say, whereas Melly was, when they got back to the you know, everybody got together after the shootings and all of this and all of that there, whereas Melly was acting fake crime, you know what I'm saying, acting funny or whatever. They say Portland was actually the opposite. They say Portland was actually laughing, joking, cracking jokes. And they say the boys really wasn't with that because, you know, they was trying to suck all the shit in. Like, damn, we just lost Jules, we just lost Sack. And they saying that Portland was actually acting the opposite as Melly. Know what I'm saying? I'm just going over these notes trying to make sure. I got some other stuff, but I don't feel like comfortable sharing it because it involves other people. And it really don't got a lot to do with the actual case. It's just other shit. Another thing, Track did not know Juvie and Sack that long. He didn't know them but about a year before the murders happened. He didn't know them that well, and his relationship with Sack was not a good one. You gotta understand this. Sack was the one who had a lot to do with a lot of this stuff coming together at first. And he was actually trying to do this whole thing as a group thing. But when people started noticing Melly, it was like, we don't want Sack. And Juvie like that. We want Melly. Now, if Melly would have got on and would have signed Sack and Juvie, that would have been cool. Or Bort, that would have been cool. Hey, look. I tried to let you live. Hey, this chick's 1,000. Go on and block Messi Amaya. Cause he talking crazy. Go on, get them up off of him. Know what I'm saying? Go on, block them. For real. We gonna wipe their nose. We gonna go and wipe their nose. Cause she talking crazy. We gonna go and wipe your nose. Go and wipe her nose. Cause she talking crazy. She ain't making no sense. So go and wipe her nose. Yeah, you tweaking, shawty. Go and wipe her nose. We can't have a serious conversation with you because you tripping. Go and wipe her nose. For real. I try to let you live, shawty. I try to let you live. I might have different opinion, but you just talking crazy in the chat. You one of the people that's talking crazy. Appreciate that, my G. Know what I'm talking about? For real. We ain't even had to wipe nobody's nose in a while. You see what I'm saying? We had to wipe a nose. I be trying to let him live. I don't be trying to do like AK. I could have been like AK, block his ass. You know what I'm saying? But for real. But so now maybe we can have a conversation now with some real people, with some intellectual people in him. So the Withers kid, he's going to be instrumental in this because he was actually in the second vehicle, and he actually going to be able to testify that Melly was in the other vehicle. The stippling that was on Juvie's face from the shot is going to be instrumental as well, because that signifies that he didn't get shot from no damn drive-by. Well, he got shot from he got shot from outside the vehicle, but those were just the ones when Melly was trying to make it look like a drive-by. You know what I'm saying? So the stippling is going to be instrumental. They know that Melly shot them boys. They know this, you know what I'm saying? Or he was shot from somebody in the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And they know where Melly was sitting at because of the cell phone records. So, I mean, I could be, listen, I'm about 95% sure that he gonna get convicted. And I leave another, I'm damn near 100, but I leave a little bit out because I'm telling you, I done seen where prosecutors can fumble cases. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying from what we have uncovered, it ain't looking good. You didn't go to the hospital with them boys. Bortland did, your flunky, he did. You switched your clothes. You said you wasn't there, then you turned around and said you was there at the end of that documentary. You said you was there. You started acting distant and funny with the family. You had a what's his name? Jacoby said that you, Melly, Bortland, and Track went and found the murder weapon, which is a .40 caliber handgun, the same caliber that those boys were shot with, and he gave the handgun to Track, which was bloody. And Track said, "I'll take care of this." Same dude that handed over the damn cell phone. Track did so, and then Track also handed over the damn cell phone. That's a key piece of evidence in the case to the authorities. Also, they got the damn. Listen, I'm gonna say this: the video where he was trying to say that Bortland did some of the realest shit in the world for him. I ain't gonna say that's a damning piece of evidence, but if you look at it in the collective of all the stuff, because you can't get convicted off circumstantial evidence. I just want people to understand this. You can get convicted off circumstantial evidence. I've seen people get convicted and they didn't even find a body. You know what I'm saying? If they find enough blood on the scene to feel like somebody died, they will convict people on circumstantial evidence without a murder weapon, without a witness, just circumstantial, if it's enough of it, right? So the video where he was supposed to be like, did all this, and I think it was in the phone, or was it on Snap? It was something. Don't make me lie. But either way, that shit right there is a little damning too. You know what I'm saying? Also, let me tell you another thing. Melly's mother knew Melly was the guy who did this from the beginning. She knew. I don't know if he called. Matter of fact, the police say that when Melly was staging the drive-by, he called two people. They say he called his mama and his girlfriend. That's because they got the cell phone records. I don't know if he told his mama over the phone. I don't know. But she did know. She knew right after, she knew the next day, the same day, she knew. She knew. She knew, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna put this, and how I'm gonna tell y'all that she knew. She was telling people what to say, not to talk to the police, and she was telling people to tell people that Melly wasn't there. She was telling them this the next day, after the news was spreading that these boys had got murdered or whatever. She was telling these people this the next day, the same day rather. They got shot in the 4 days in that morning. That's when the news started traveling. That same day, she was telling people this. How does she know this? See what I'm saying? I'm just saying here. Listen, man. Let me see what battalion, but where my boy said. Yeah, they wouldn't present the death penalty if they didn't have or as a witness of testimony. Yes. Oh, and I'm glad you said that about the death penalty. They are trying to the gang aspect of it is a major factor as to how is as to them trying to make this a death penalty case. And remember, I was saying that I thought they might have been fake bloods and this and that. There, I think Melly and Sack really were bloods. From what I'm hearing, it's a couple folks down there that's real bloods, and that's how they kind of got in. Sack and Melly, yes, I think they was real bloods. I mean, I think they had done been, they had been blessed in or whatnot. I'm gonna give you another little bit of a little tidbit, right? I got cousins down there, right? Melly was running a little crew, and they was robbing. They had a little robbing crew. And how I know this is because they robbed my cousin's father. They robbed him. They robbed my cousin's father. I didn't know this till today. Yes, I told you I got a couple people tell me things. And yeah, Melly and them had a little robbing crew, and they robbed my cousin's father. I know my cousin's father, but I didn't know Melly and them had robbed him. I didn't know this. I didn't know this till today. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they robbed my cousin's father for a nice little amount because he was strong. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he had a little robbing crew. They was doing a little something. So when he say he used to be robbing them niggas, yeah, he was robbing niggas. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me see, brother. I believe about it, right? They would present the death penalty if they have or whatever. They got plenty of evidence. That's why they want the death penalty. They got a lot of evidence, bro. Listen, another thing. They gave Bortland the opportunity to tell. This was even before Bortland actually went to jail. They told Bortland, they tried to get Bortland to tell before he went to jail. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about the sheriff's office, the people down there in Broward. They was trying to get Bortland to tell then. You know what I'm saying? They was like, listen, they would tell him like, look, this your last chance. We're going to give you one more chance, this and that there. And Bortland did have second degree murder. He had, two counts of second degree murder. I thought Bortland only had accessory after the fact. He had accessory after the fact, and he got murder charges. You know what I'm saying? Initially, I don't know what he charged with now. I can check. You know what I'm saying? Because all this information came from people down there and was telling me. But he did have murder charges at first. I don't know if he got them now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't fold. Bortland ain't fold. He ain't fold. That's what I'm saying. He ain't fold. Not in my opinion, he ain't fold yet. And the tattoos on Melly's neck, I'm gonna just clear this up too. Let me see. One of the, I know who it is. I just want to make sure. I say it right. Jana is Sack Chaser mama. That's on one side of Melly's neck. And Jamie is Melly's mother. That's on the other side of the neck. I think they saying Sack mama is a Christian lady. So as far as like was Melly and them messing with Sack mama, they said that's a no. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D.D. Martin. For real. So, but I think Melly had a lot of love for Sack Mama, and that's why he got her name tattooed on her. But one side is Sack Mama, which is Jana, and the other side is Jamie, which is Melly's mama. The straight up, she ran out of both pants there, boy. I'm telling you, listen. If I felt like it really mattered, I would tell y'all. That's what they saying. They saying Sack Mama is a Christian. If I felt like it really mattered, I would tell y'all these stories that they told about Melly Mama. But bro, there's a lot of them. Like I'm talking about for real, gang bangs and all, boy. For real, like she get it down. You know what I'm talking about? For real. So hey, I'm just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the crazy part about it, I know the guys who she was having, well, some of them who she was having relations with. Some of them are my partners. You see what I'm saying? Some of them are some of the guys that I grew up with when I was down there. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, for real. Listen, I'm gonna keep dropping real news. Any case I get that I know something about, you know what I'm saying, extensively, I'm gonna give it to y'all real, bro. I'm gonna give it to y'all real. All this stuff we talk about, this is public knowledge, really. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is public knowledge. We all just here talking amongst each other and, you know, gathering it together. A lot of this shit came from people that I know down there. A lot of this shit came from documentaries. A lot of this shit came from court records. So all this shit is public knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could have really put this shit together and came up with the theory that this boy did this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, unless you're just a super fan, or related to him, or somebody who, you know, got a lot of love for him and just don't want to believe what's in front of them. I mean, that's the only way that's the only way you're gonna come to the conclusion that this boy had nothing to do with this. Like, I don't know how much somebody got to show people to show that this boy did this. You know what I'm saying? Again, I wish he would have never did it. I wish they would have stuck together, all of them lived, and all of them would have been on top of the charts. I wish Borland would have had a real chance at life from where they say he was homeless. I wish Juvie was still alive so my homeboy could have his son and could see his son succeed, you know what I'm talking about, and achieve fame, stardom, success, financial stability, generational wealth. I wish Melly would have ended up being one of the greatest artists we ever seen from Florida. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have seen Melly on songs with fucking all these celebrities, all of that. But that's not what happened. That's not what happened. You know, and we here talking about it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The Jacoby Mills kid is gonna be instrumental too. Because I don't know if he, listen, I'm hearing that he kind of done went MIA. I'm hearing Jacoby Mills done went MIA. Now, he is the one who said that him, Melly, Track, and Portland went looking for the murder weapon and found it. He found it. He said he found it. And he said he gave it to Track. It was blood on it. It was a .40 caliber handgun. And Track said he'll take care of it. He actually told the police this. This is record. He told the police this. But they saying he is MIA right now. So I don't know if he done got cold feet. I don't know if he done hauled ass somewhere and laying low to this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know how this is going on. So I'm just saying his testimony would be very important. And I'm thinking that even though he still did a statement for that, I think he still has to testify to that in court. And if he don't testify to that in court, I don't know. I don't think they can use his statement in court. But but he initially told the police that he gave the gun to Track, the 40 caliber handgun, the same gun that was used in the murders. You know what I'm saying? So we have a murder weapon. We have one of the guys, Jacoby Mills, saying that he gave the murder weapon to Track. It was a bloody 40 caliber handgun. We also have the phone records putting Melly in the left passenger seat. We have the stippling on YNW Juvie's cheek when he was shot through his cheek, which means that he had to be shot point blank, close range for that to get on his face. You see what I'm saying? We also have the glass from the windows getting shot out at the second place where that crime scene actually was, not that goddamn intersection where Portland said it was. You see what I'm saying? We got Melly not going to the hospital with Portland and the bodies, even though we know you was in the car, because we got video of you getting in the car from the studio, and we have cell phone records putting you in the car at a certain time. We also got you changing your clothes and after the whole scenario. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what more do y'all need? What more do y'all need? Oh, and another thing, this is what I asked. And I really want to know this, because let's just be real. We got one elephant in the room that we have no answers for. Y'all don't got an answer for it. I don't got an answer for it. The police don't got an answer for it. This is the one elephant in the room that nobody can answer. Why did he kill Juvie? Nobody can answer this. Nobody can answer this. Nobody can answer this. Like, we don't have no answers for this. But I'm gonna tell you what I was told. I was told that the one thing that Melly does have remorse for is for the Juvie situation. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that Juvie just, I hate to say it, but they trying to say Juvie was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, bro. They say this was all meant for Sack, bro. Oh, and another thing, what's the motive with Sack, right? They saying it was the fight that happened where Melly beat him up in front of Sack beat him up in front of that girl, knocking his teeth out and all of that though. It was another one too, bro. I tell you, it was so much shit that was said that's hard for me to. But it was the fight. The police are trying to say it was over money. And I'm thinking the beef between the mama too, bro. I'm thinking the beef between the mama, but they say the fight had a lot to do with it. They say when he beat him up in front of his girl, they say that had a lot to do with it. A lot. They say Melly is not sad at all that Sack is gone. But he does have remorse for the Juvie situation. That's what I'm hearing. Listen, all of this shit is rumor. All of this shit is speculation. All of this shit is shit that we hearing through the grapevine. This is no different than when you're in the hood and you hear little stories about shit that happened in the hood. So, take everything I'm saying except the shit the police got with a grain of salt. But I'm saying it's helping us paint a picture, right? And I think we more right than we wrong. You see what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that Melly did this, in my opinion, from what I done gathered. Now as to the motive, I could see him getting mad that this man done beat you up in front of your girl. Let me tell you something. If you want to see a man crash out, you try to fight him in front of his kids, his girl, or you motherfucking try to punk him in front of a lot of people. And two of those things happen here. Melly got beat up in front of all of his guys. And then in front of his girl. You see what I'm saying? And you the star, you the head, you the celebrity, you the head of everything. This cannot happen. Because if this happens, then you lose respect in the eyes of the guys. You see what I'm saying? So you can't really effectively lead because niggas gonna be trying you left and right. It's a clear case of pride. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I get it, because as men, y'all know, we'll die to protect our motherfucking pride and respect, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these guys, these young boys now, is killing each other because they can't stand to lose a fight. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. It's been a long time since I lost a fight, but let me tell you something. When you lose a fight, it is a very humbling feeling. Like, it's a psychological aspect to it. You know what I'm saying? It take a little minute to psychologically recover from actually losing a fight, especially if you know, an alpha. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to think, Melly had this reputation of, you know, somebody that not to be fucked with. You know, he'll do some robbing, he'll do a little shooting. You know what I'm saying? He blowing up on the music. And then have your fucking teeth knocked out in front of everybody and your girl. Like, she ain't gonna even really, like, in our mind, we feel like she ain't gonna even really respect us no more because she done seen this other nigga beat me up. And he's still around. He's still a part of the clique. And then on top of that, and then hit that like button for real. And then on top of that, how do Melly leave them when Sack is still there trying to gorilla Debo and muscle shit? And you done let him beat you up in front of everybody? Yeah, I can clearly see, yeah. And then let's be real. Melly done already been to the mental hospital. He got 3, 4, 5, 6 personalities that he done said that he got in his head. I already told you they say all 3 on slow. So this is what happened when he crashed out and then planned this shit out well and then just went on and did what he did when he did it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, listen, that's why I really don't fuck with many people that we can get into it. If you ain't no chill type motherfucker, I really ain't fucking with you. You see what I'm saying? Because when you become a man, you really don't want to be put in them situations to where you could possibly lose your title, respect, or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be getting beat up. You don't want to be, you know what I mean? You just don't want to go through that because anytime you get in a fight, it's a chance you might lose. And, you know, what if you lose in front of your girl, or what if you lose in front of your kids, or, you know what I'm saying, in front of all the boys and shit like that. So you just stay out of that type of shit. You stay from around that type of environment. You know what I mean? You try to just, you just try to live. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? So you try to stay away from those type of situations that you could possibly be put in a type of situation where you got to shoot somebody, fight somebody, or protect your pride or your image or your, you know what I mean, your machismo, whatever the fuck the word is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, officially had murder on his mind after the fight. Exactly. Melly stepped on them on the. Yeah, he did. Yeah, bro, you know how I go for real. Press that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, man. Please hit that like button. I believe they needed Portland testimony to seal the deal. I think Portland testimony gonna be icing on the cake, but he's holding in there solid. Do I think he gonna stay solid? I don't think so. I'm still don't think he's going to stay solid. Let me tell you why. With all the shit that I see in front of me, how could he think that they could win this case? How? How can you think they're gonna win? They're gonna win this case, Portland? I could see if you thought that they could win this case. So that means you're gonna go down with the whole ship. You and Melly ain't gonna be in the same jail together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are not gonna be in the same jail together. You gonna be in another jail. He gonna be in another jail. Track them gonna forget about you, nigga. You are not bringing no revenue to track. You are not. If it was Melly was not in the equation, you wouldn't even had the VVs. You wouldn't have the little deal you got. You wouldn't have got no video. None of that. You're not the valuable piece. You're valuable now because you can sink the ship. But you're not the valuable piece. So once this ship gets sunk, you're going to get discarded because the jig is up now. Once they fucking exhaust all the appeals and all of this type of shit there, the jig is going to be up. You're going to rot for the rest of your days or however much time they give you in jail. And they're going to be extra mad at you because you helped them cover it up. The DA going to be extra mad at you. And I'm going to tell you another thing. This case done been going on for 4.5 years. Do you know how much money they done spent prosecuting this case? They're going to be upset with you, Melly, because first the heinousness of the crime, but that you is a real nigga though, and you trying to cover up. You actually took the bodies to the hospital. And you initially was the one who lied to the police. They did not talk to Melly before they talked to you. You gonna be listen, Melly, they want him because he got the celebrity name and he did the crime. But you are gonna be a close second because you is the one who led them astray. And before I forget about this, I went to the channel. What is it? What the fuck is the name of shit? Unspoken Mysteries. If you go to YouTube right now, go to Unspoken Mysteries, right? It's a channel called Unspoken Mysteries. They have the court transcripts up there for when the police for the police question Track about the whole scenario. They actually saying that Track is under investigation and Track may have charges against him now for obstruction. I have to double check this. I'm gonna go on Broward County clerk of courts, and I'm gonna check that out later on tonight because I don't sleep. I'll be up doing this shit, getting research and getting information. But they're saying that Track is either under investigation or has a charge for obstruction because they're saying, and also Melly's mama too. They saying because Track and her have misled the officers in this case. You see what I'm saying? So, and if you go to Unspoken Mysteries, it's on YouTube. They have the transcripts up there. I went to the channel. I looked it up. Shout out to one of y'all in chat. I can't remember who told me this, but shout out to one of y'all in trap. Hold on. I think Courtney told us this. I think Courtney told me this. No, Cordarius. No, I forgot. One of y'all in the chat told me. If y'all know who he is, put it in the chat. But one of y'all told me, and I went and looked. This is true. If you go to the page, they don't even got but like 2 videos on the page. The first video, the video up there. So it's basically like they made the YouTube page to put this information out. Unspoken Mysteries. They have the court transcripts of what Track told the police. So go look it up. It's there. You know what I'm saying? I checked it out. Shout out to one of y'all for putting me up on that. 4 years. Well, I mean, the reason why you say 4 years they don't got nothing solid or they wouldn't put Melly to death. No, that's not why this case took so long. The reason why this case took so long is because they've been filing motions for the death penalty. First they had the death penalty, then Melly's attorneys filed a motion to get the death penalty off the table because they said that they didn't have enough notice or whatever about the death penalty. The judge in the case agreed. He agreed. And when he agreed, the state appealed the case up to the appeals court. The appeals court then agreed with the state that that Melly's attorneys did have proper notification about the death penalty. And then they put the death penalty back on the table. And then Melly's attorneys appealed the Court of Appeals verdict, up to the Florida State Supreme Court. The Florida State Supreme Court did not hear the motion because the state argued that they should not rule on whether Melly should get the death penalty or not until the case was over. Because in their argument was, why are you going to argue whether he's going to get the death penalty or not when he might not even get the death penalty? Because even if he get convicted, that does not guarantee him the death penalty. He can get found guilty and still not receive the death penalty. That is up to the jurors in order to give him the death penalty. He can be found guilty and they can still say, we don't want to give him the death penalty, and he don't get the death penalty. And this is what the state argued to the Florida State Supreme Court, and this is why the case been taking so long. It's been taking so long because of appeals. But so now this case will go forward. They picking the jury now. This case will go forward in June. It's on. It's on now. It's game on. So we gonna see how this go or whatever. But I do want y'all to not look at it like it's been drugged out because they don't have nothing on him. No, that's not true. It's been drug out because they've been dragging it out with these appeals and shit. You know what I'm saying? These motions and shit like that, which I don't blame Melly attorneys for doing. This is what they should do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should do these things. Like, who the fuck want the death penalty? You know what I'm saying? So they doing the job that they should do for their client. It was as far as not is trying to get the death penalty off the table. But it's on the table now. He's facing the death penalty now, as of now. That don't mean he gonna get the death penalty, even if he get convicted, is what I'm saying. So yeah, and as far as them not having nothing on him, we done went through it. We just went through it. We done went through what they got on him. They got the guy saying they found the gun. They got the guy saying he gave the gun to Track. They got Sack Chaser brother saying that Melly was in the other car. They got the goddamn cell phone records putting Melly in the damn car. They got goddamn Melly switching the clothes. They got the stippling on Juvie's face saying he had to get shot point blank range in the car. They got the medical examiner saying that the boys were shot inside the car. The bullets that killed them came from inside the car. They got the staged drive-by. They got the staged drive-by scene. They got the 40 caliber shell casing from the back left floor where Melly was sitting at. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shit. God damn. God damn. What else? I mean, shit. What else? I mean, what else they got? I mean, okay, yes. Portland saying that Melly did it would be icing on the cake. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, that'll be a slam dunk. If that's what you're looking for, that's the only thing they don't have, in my opinion. I want to see what the defense gonna be. Because you gotta think about this now. Melly said it was a drive-by, correct? They're gonna have to prove that. Hold on. Let's take it a step further than that. They said it was a drive-by, and they said in the scene where they said the drive-by happened, they went there with the police. Portland went there with the police. No glass, no shell casings, nothing. Now, when they tracked the cell phone records, when they tracked the cell phone records to where the car stopped at, they found glass and 8 40 caliber shell casings. If Melly didn't kill him, who did? That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Let's stop trying to convict Melly, right? Let's do a thought experiment. If Melly didn't kill him, who y'all think killed him? That's what we gonna do. We gonna have some fun tonight. If Melly didn't kill him, who y'all think killed him? I don't want to know. Let me know, y'all. Get in the chat. Oh, JJ Boys 24, he says a drive-by. Okay. I go for that. Cool. Unless Kodak had his sniper game do it for real. Listen, Kodak, listen. That's what he should have had. Kodak, because Kodak them they get away with everything. Shit. Where's the Wizard? 26 CJ. Shit. Nigga Yak know what he doing. Shit. But damn cell phone on a drill, biggest tweet. For real. Biggest tweet. For real. JJ Boys, you asking me, am I a civilian? I mean, yeah, now I am. Now I am. I used to not be. I got out the game. I ain't no goddamn fool. If you ever watch American Gangster, when Denzel Washington was over there in China with that Asian man looked at Denzel Washington and said, quitting while you are ahead is not the same as quitting. Listen, bro, it is too many ways to make legit money nowadays. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Do y'all see all these listen, look at me. Look at me. I got 2 jobs. Well, I got 3 jobs. I got 2 jobs, right? But here I am on YouTube hustling. This is a job as well. Have you motherfucking seen CJ So Cool? Have you seen how CJ So Cool living? On fucking YouTube. Have you seen, did you not see 10 out of Jake go from nothing to something? Did you not just see Aunt Glizzy buy a $100,000 goddamn chain off YouTube? Did you not see AK-47 shopping for jewelry a couple months back off of YouTube? Now ask yourself, why would the fuck I risk my freedom, being away from my family and all that shit, to be in the streets? I did all that already. I did that when I was young. Thank God I lived through it. Thank God I fucking never been to prison, knock on wood, no shit like that. I got armed traffickings on my record. Me, armed trafficking. I have them. I caught an armed trafficking when I was 18. I done had plenty of traps. Anybody in this chat from Orlando know me. My daddy sold dope. My brother sold dope. Nigga, I was selling dope 12, 13, 14 years old. My mama smoked dope. I've been out in the streets. I've been out there. I done did it all but killed somebody. You have to realize when you blessed, and you also got to realize when that shit was stupid. You cannot win in the streets. And it's worse now than when it was when I was in that motherfuckers. These kids now killing for nothing. Back then, at least it was some reason. Now they'll kill you and make a rap song about it and be broke as fuck. Imagine getting killed by a broke ass motherfucker for nothing. And then they go do life in jail. A broke motherfucker that got 1 pair of shoes, ain't never had no car, ain't got no kids, dirty as fuck. Man, you got me fucked up. Look, man, listen. You got to be a little smarter than the average bear out here. You got to know how to move. You also got to know when to get the fuck out the way. Feel what I'm saying? It's nothing out there, bro. It ain't nothing. I done been there, done that, seen it. I done been around the gangsters. I done been around the killers. You know what I'm saying? And it all end bad. It all end bad. I got a homeboy, 2 homeboys in Arkansas right now doing 100 years for robbing banks. Know what I'm saying? Like, what's the end game? What, you want to be Scarface? Nigga, you can make that. Listen, let me tell you something. I watched Aunt Glizzy, Say Cheese interview. He said he made over $100,000 on YouTube in 6 months. That's more money than the average dope boy, drug dealer, street nigga in your hood. He made that off just talking. Now explain to me why I would want to be in the streets. I was born in the streets. I've been trying to get them bitches all my life. The streets only entice people who not from the streets. The people that I know that's from the streets, they be trying to get out the motherfucking streets. Yeah, they'll make it look like they're having fun and all of this type of shit. That's just so they can deal with the stresses of being in them bitches when they're in them bitches. But when you in the streets, you're trying to get out the streets. Who the fuck want to not live to see their kids grow up? What woman want to have a dead baby daddy and she got to raise her fucking kids without their daddies? Even if she ain't with them, just from to have their daddies, to do daddy things with them, to take them sometime. It's no, listen, bro. For those who are still infatuated with the streets, I'm here to tell you, big dog. I'm here to tell you. Just like they told me before I got in them. Just like they told me. This shit is true. It don't end nothing but bad, bro. I can tell you so many stories about homeboys that I got that died wild, crazy ways. Some of them died in jail. Some of them died in robberies. I had a homeboy went on a robbery and got killed. I had a homeboy went on a robbery, got killed, got the money, got killed by his homeboys. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, it's too many ways to make a lot of money nowadays without being in the streets. Actually, the street niggas is the brokest niggas. The average street nigga do not have $10,000. So if that's what if that's what some of y'all dream and want to do and want to be, we all make our own choices. I wish you the best, but I'm here to tell you, it all ends bad. And if you do the wrong thing enough times, you're going to get caught. All the movies that we watch, the ones we like to watch, the bad guy always get caught. With the technology they got nowadays, you're getting caught, bro. Eventually. Eventually, it's going to be your day. So, hey. I'm just telling you. I wish y'all the best. I do. And another thing, I'm not looking down on street niggas. I'm not. I fucks with them. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with them. I'm not judging them at all. I'm just telling you I'm reporting live from the block. Pamo and Conley, where I'm from. BB, bottom boy from the bottom, where I'm from. I'm reporting live. It all end bad, bro. It all end bad. Nigga gonna backdoor you, nigga gonna rob you, nigga gonna snake you, nigga gonna snitch on you. You gonna have to kill a nigga. Nigga gonna kill some of your friends. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Hit that like button. I'm telling you. Even if you pay attention to the drill culture now, a lot of them boys who made it, and well, there ain't that many of them, they growing up now. They realizing that they do a little distance still or whatever, but they growing up. And if they live a little bit longer, you're gonna see they gonna stop that shit too. Now just imagine if you was one of the ones that died back when Lil JoJo died. And to see the niggas that you was hanging with or beefing with, the ones that made it, be like, oh man, that shit was stupid as fuck, man. We shouldn't have been doing that shit, man. But you the bitch that died. Get the fuck out of here. You was somebody, baby. Somebody raised you. Somebody carried you in their arms, looked at you and had all her dreams in you. And then you gonna go die in the streets for nothing? Bro, let me tell you something. Life is a marathon, not a motherfucking sprint. I'm telling you, you can make a lot of money doing legit shit nowadays, bro. I promise you. You can. Y'all can. Y'all can. I believe in y'all. I promise you, bro. You can. Way more money than you can in the streets. Way more money than you can beefing or spinning the block and all of that type of shit, or selling drugs and all that type of shit. No, bro. No, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. And I'm going to tell you how you know it ain't worth it. Would you want that same life for your kids? That's the clincher. So it's cool, right? It's cool. But if you got a son, how you gonna feel if he out there? You gonna tell him, no, don't get out there. Don't do that. So if it ain't cool for him, it wasn't cool for you either. When you know better, you do better. We all mature at different ages. I'm not judging nobody. It took me a while to mature. Thank God I got blessed to have enough life to mature. But I'm just saying, like, for those that still unsure or still is caught up in that, I promise you can do a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a 14-year-old boy, a drill rapper from Chicago, just got killed a couple days ago. I seen a picture of that boy. That little boy look like a baby, dog. Like, I'm talking about he like a little baby. Got a gun this big hanging out his waistband. What do you know about life? He dead now. He never coming back. That's somebody's baby. Even though I don't know what his mom was at, I don't know how she is, I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she was an unfit mother, I don't know. But I'm saying, when he first came out her womb, he was a little baby. Never got a chance to grow up. He dead now. Ain't no rewind on this shit. Shit. Fuck that shit. And that's the tragedy with Melly them and Juvie and Zach Chaser in Portland as well. Cause he ain't on this shit too. Like, what was it all for? You can't tell me. I don't know, man. I don't really know how Melly think, cause he's you're a couple cars short of a full deck. But you can't tell me he don't regret what he done got himself landed at. Nigga, you had the world finna be at your feet. You was blowing up bigger than a lot of motherfuckers. You was finna be big. And you just threw it all away. You threw it all away. You lost your friends, your dogs who you came in the shit with, and you threw it all away. I understand Sack beat you up. I understand Sack blew your back out. You know what I'm saying? I understand all that shit. But if you would have had enough control to just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Right now, you could be rich. You could be rich. Doing anything you wanted to do in life from humble beginnings. Your mama could have been straight. Your brother and them could have been straight. Your kids could have been straight. You had a chance. You was blessed. And you threw it away. Let me tell y'all something, man. It's cool to let some things go, man. As you get older, you understand that. It's okay to let some things go. I know a guy from the block, right? I'm gonna tell you his name. His name's Sid, right? Sid, the OG nigga. I fuck with him. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I need like advice or something, I go to Sid and Sid give me good advice. He older than me, right? Yes, pride do hurt men. I go to Sid, right? So we got another dude that was on the block. His name was Fats, right? So one night it was a party on the block, and Sid and Fat from the same block. So they were shooting dice, and if you ever, I've shot dice plenty of times. I shoot dice, well, I used to. And if you ever been around a dice game, it's a lot of shit talking around the dice game. I'm talking about a lot of shit talking. So they talking shit to each other. Make a long story short, they get into it with each other. Fat shoots Sid in the leg, right? Run off, this and that there. Sid, he a cool nigga, man. I fuck with him. He a OG nigga, he a cool nigga. But he ain't no bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing to him and don't expect nothing to happen. You know what I'm saying? For real. He's gonna hold it down. So Sid go to the hospital, they bandage him up, they do him up, whatever. He wanted to do something to Fat, but cooler heads prevailed and he let it go. I can't say it was easy for him to do, but he did. He let it go, right? Probably had a lot to do with they knowed each other for so long. They families knowed each other. if he would have did something fat, no, that probably wouldn't, because he probably would try to do a way we wouldn't get caught. But it probably was just due to that they was really cool for so long, right? But he let it go, right? He let it go. So years go past. This happened when they was young. These years go past, right? So I saw Said and Fat on the block one day, talking, laughing, right? And I remembered that Fat had shot Said, right? About 10 years prior. So when they stopped talking or whatever, Fat went on about his business. I stopped Said. I said, Said, you remember Fat shot you? He said, yeah, bro. He said, that's crazy. And I said, that's crazy. I said, now think about if you would have killed Fat. Think about if you would have killed Fat. He would have been dead. You probably been in jail. But y'all wouldn't even been able to stand. Like, look, I'm looking at y'all now. Y'all standing right there talking to each other, laughing, not even thinking about 10 years ago, he shot you in your leg. It didn't make you no bitch. It didn't make him no bitch. It didn't make him no killer, a real nigga, none of that shit. We don't even think about that shit. Like when you see Said Fat, nobody even think about that shit. I just happen to be thinking about it at that moment because I saw them there. And I didn't say nothing to Fat about it, but I did say something to Said about it. And I say, ain't you happy you let that shit go? He was like, bro, that was a good ass decision. We let that shit go. And I was like, yeah. Said went on to have kids and all type of shit after that. More money, all type of shit. Fat too, kids, more money. I say all that to say this, man. It's okay to let shit go sometimes. You don't always have to crash out. Melly should have let this go. Whatever fucking beef he had with Sack, just get from around him. Cut him off. Stop fucking with him. But you ain't have to kill him to fuck your shit up. And I see that a lot with these young boys nowadays. They will actually kill a motherfucker, and at the same time, they'll destroy themselves. Look at the old Block 5. 6 now. Y'all hated LBG Duck so bad that y'all went and killed them and destroyed y'allself. Them niggas facing the death penalty. Like, make it make sense to me. Bitch, I'm right here on YouTube, hustling, working, hustling, and and it get greater later. Long as you fucking free, you got your health, and you don't give up, you gonna get your time. Your time gonna come. I promise you it's gonna come. Just stay down, stay grinding. Don't give up, man. These niggas crashing out, man. But hey, I ain't want to get all preachy on y'all. Preachy on y'all now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Some shit you can't let go. I get it. Bitch run in your house, try to do something to you. Some, you know what I mean? Some shit you can't let go. I get it. Some shit, you got to do what you got to do. Only you know what that is. But I'm going to tell you this. Choose wisely. Choose the choice. Choose the shit that let you let go, and the shit that you don't let go wisely. Because one wrong decision, and I ain't telling you to be no bitch neither. And I'm not telling you that you won't catch me in a situation tomorrow. Because I'm not no pussy, so I'm not gonna let nobody just run over me. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna try my best to keep myself out of those situations or from around those people where this possibly can happen. Now, a lot of times things happen on the spur of the moment at the stove, pumping your gas, whatever. But I'm gonna try to let shit go. You know what I'm saying? Not be so quick to, but some shit you got to handle. I get it. Protect yourself at all costs. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying in the cases where this get back type shit, man, a lot of time let that shit go, dog. Let that shit go, dog. Let that shit go. Now let's get back to the case. Melly mama was a hoe. Melly mama was out of both pants legs. And try to make y'all laugh. Get y'all listen. Did I get that shock y'all real quick? I gave y'all that motherfucking look. I gave y'all that got a dream speech, and then I hit you with that. Melly mama was a hoe. I hit you with that. I got a dream, And then I hit you with that left hook. Melly mama was a hoe. I'm just trying to, lighten up the room though, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Let me see. It was some more shit I had wanted to talk about. This second metal word. Oh, look. Let's get in something a little lighter in this. So Cordarius Lucky, right? Cordarius Lucky, he was in the chat, right? He brought to my attention that in some of Melly's earlier videos, him and Sack wore the same clothes. Like, I'm telling you. So I went and looked. This is true. I didn't pay attention to the shit. They wore a lot of the same shit. Like they was kind of like trying to dress alike. And now our powers combine. Yeah. Like saying, I belong to him. He belong to me. Yeah. I'm telling you. Look, Cordarius Lucky. Look, I wrote his name down. I went to check because I wanted to make sure, who told me that. Because I be forgetting people's names who tell me shit, right? Yes. Yeah. I seen quite a couple of videos that look like they were dressing alike. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a lie, y'all go double check it. But I'm telling you, I looked and I seen a couple. I was like, damn. I see what brother's talking about. Yeah. Yeah. It was a question that I needed the answer to that I didn't ask. I see it right here. I'm gonna find out to that. Oh, one thing I got wrong, right? Y'all go to that last live and go from 120 to 135. Y'all gonna die laughing. I'm telling you. Go to the last chat and look from 1 hour and 20 minutes to an hour 35. Y'all gonna fucking die laughing, bro. I was on fire. I was listening to the shit I said. I was like, boy, you could have had you a motherfucking comedy special, boy. I told you, listen, I'm fucking naturally funny. Like that shit just fucking come out. I can do this shit all day. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? But that one when I was talking about how Sat, you know what I'm saying, was drinking all the Kool-Aid, and then he licked on Melly's ear, and then Melly told him, get off my ear, I'm a gangster today. Oh, damn, that shit funny fuck, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. But yeah, so we got a motive for Sack. Sack was beating everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take his cookies. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Sack with hell, dog. Listen, let me tell you something. Sack wasn't no hodo. Like, listen, a lot of shit could be true. He could be a gay killer thug. Know what I'm saying? Young Thug was a gay killer thug. We see it now. A gay killer thug. They exist now. That was a lot of people understanding. These niggas, listen, don't be looking at these niggas and be thinking, oh, he's soft and this and that there. No, these niggas be gay killer thugs. For real. These niggas will fuck you and kill you at the same time. Know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's a different breed out there nowadays. Listen, I'm tuned in. I don't put nothing past none of them. I be looking at them. I don't just look at a nigga no more and be like he's soft. Know what I'm saying? I just know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Or what I'm gonna try to do. I don't know how it's gonna come out, but I know it's gonna be some consequences and repercussions. And I know if a bitch do, knock on wood, get me, most likely, bitch, it's gonna be, I'm gonna scratch you, bitch. Bitch, I'm gonna scratch your eyes out. Bitch, I'm gonna scratch your eyes. I'm gonna do something. It's gonna be some motherfucking, bitch, I'm gonna stick you with a pencil. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some DNA or something. I'm gonna leave some clues, anything. I'm screaming, I'm scratching, I'm grabbing your nuts, all of that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm writing on the wall in blood. That nigga did it. All that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going out without a fight unless it be some old stray bullet type shit or shit like that. Yes, I'll scratch your fucking eyes out, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You see my face when I do that? Hell, I'm telling you, it's going down. I'm leaving all kind of clues. All kind of clues. You ain't getting away, bitch. For real. Not like that. Not like that. No. No. For real. But Sack was hell, dog. For real. Sack talk shit to Track. Sack talk shit to Melly mama. Sack wanna blow Melly back out. Sack want a piece of all the money. Bruh. They say motherfucking Sack told his mama that he felt like he wasn't gonna live to see his money, to get his money. I wonder what he meant by that. Sack Young Thug cousin nigga too. Your last name Williams? You don't make me do it, Williams. Don't make me do it, PJ the God. God get on you now. You got that shit in your blood too, boy? You from the A? Is you from the A? You like to wear dresses too? Are you assaulting your friends? Did you spend the night over Sack House as a kid? Did you spend the night over Sack House as a kid? Let me know. PJ. What did PJ stand for? Pump Jr.? Don't make me do it, PJ. I got a lot on that bitch coming right on out my mind. Don't make me do it, PJ. You see, I ain't looked down this paper now time. I'm loading up, ready to get on your motherfucking ass, bitch. I'm ready to come with these motherfucking zingers for you. Don't play with me, PJ. Peanut butter and jelly. Pump Jr. Hey, look, man. Melly shot Sack. Juvie on app. Get the fuck out my chat. Listen. Hold on, let me get this shit. Melly shot Sack on Juvie. They were seeing some aunts. He shot the car and PJ, I'm not gonna block you, PJ, because you just sound like a damn fool. I'm gonna leave you alone, PJ. You just sound like a damn fool. I'm gonna let you live. Hey, look, check it out though. I got some shit to do. So I'm finna end this live though. I might jump back on this thing later on tonight, man. Or I might just do it in the morning, do it tomorrow, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna give y'all some shout outs. Shout out Dream Dog. Shout out Dream Dog. Look, when these motherfucking YouTube racks start rolling in, I'm coming to get you. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna be right up under your windowsill like this with that motherfucking violin. You're gonna be like, who is this fucking fool down here with a fake ass violin? I'm gonna be like this him. You're gonna be throwing shit at me, throwing tomatoes and shit. I'm gonna be dodging them bitches. But I love you. Straight up. Shout out the 6,000. That's my motherfucking rounder. That's my second in command. Y'all give us some respect in this motherfucking chat. Shout out the Battalion Bully. That's my motherfucking dog. That nigga always keep us straight in this motherfucking chat. Shout out JJ Boy 24, man. I like having you here, bro. You have a real sensible way of thinking about things, man. I even like your opinions. Even the ones that not is opposite from mine, I still like your opinions, bro. I like to hear you talk. Shout out the Battalion Bully. Let me see. Who all we got in here? I like to give y'all shots out, man. PJ, I ain't gonna give you no shout out right now. You know what I'm talking about? You something up with you, jit. But I see you. I ain't block you. So just be thankful. You can come back tomorrow and do it again. Who else we got in here? Shit, hold on. Who we got in here? Shit. Fuck that nigga right there. Yeah. Well, all right, that's all I want to give a shout out to tonight, man. Listen, I appreciate y'all in here with me. Listen, I might go live again tonight. I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I'm glad y'all still rocking with me, man. We're gonna do this again tomorrow night. Listen, give me some topics y'all want me to talk on, because I got a bunch of them motherfuckers, man. I just be talking about the Melly shit because y'all like talking about it. But I got a lot of other shit we can talk about, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, man. Subscribe, man. Tell y'all friends about me, man. Who else doing it like me on YouTube, man? Who else talk like me, man? I'm one of y'all, man. All y'all know me. All y'all gotta do is put a little punch 150 on my back, and we gonna talk about it. We gonna listen. Melly mama is a hoe. Melly mama is a hoe. Use a hoe. Use a hoe. Know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. Y'all have a good night, man. Chill.